Balatro is one of the best deck-building roguelikes I have ever played, if not the. Utilizing a deck of playing cards, poker hands, guile and wit, you'll attempt to build the best combos imaginable to overcome increasingly difficult odds. I have fallen in love with this title, playing it all day and thinking about it when I'm not. Let's get into why in the XboxEra review of Balatro. Balatro is a simple premise. You will play hands of poker to try and beat a score, also known as a blind. To do this, you'll earn modifiers. These modifiers can affect individual cards, be modifiers for how much each specific hand scores, or change how your joker cards work. The joker system is where Balatro shines. There are 150 different joker cards to unlock, and the default setup allows for you to have up to 5 of them be active at any time. Alongside your joker card unlocks are various card decks, each with its own unique modifier. The first deck lets you have an extra discard per round, while the second gives an extra play of each hand, and so on and so forth. The game has used early access well on PC to perfect its carrot-on-a-stick progression and moment-to-moment gameplay. Games start with you choosing a deck and a difficulty. The in-between rounds store is where you'll build up your modifiers, jokers, and deck each run. Depending on how many turns it takes you to earn enough points alongside said modifiers, you'll get cash at the end of each round you are successful in. You'll spend the cash at the shop to get a random selection of jokers, planetary cards, tarot cards, spectral packs, and more. It sounds like a lot at first, but the game does a very good job of slowly feeding you each new mechanic. Take for instance the planetary cards. They will increase the score and chip multipliers that each specific hand type will net you. The game is all about winning enough chips in a set number of plays. Fail to match the score and it's run over. To increase how many chips you earn, you'll need to pair jokers together to up your multipliers. Tarot cards can add extra abilities to your playing cards, give you other items, help you earn more cash, and more. After 10 minutes, I was hooked on the seemingly endless feeling of variety in how I could approach each run. One time I had my 2 pairs, which is literally just having 2 sets of matching cards, so powered up that I could one-shot most levels with a single play. Even if you have no clue how poker works, the game does a good enough job of teaching you what types of combinations you need to shoot for. Like my first royal flush, which is having the same suit from 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace, and using my last discard to get it, and only having that one play left to win, was a hit of dopamine few other games have ever matched. Let me try and break down how each hand feels to play and the chess-like thought process that goes into them. I'll start by describing a run as I play it. I open up the title on my Xbox and I'm taken aback by how damned cool the CRT and pixelated look works. It's bright and colorful, yet somehow a little ominous? As the deck of 52 cards flies into a melting joker, a MIDI synth jazz tune hits. It's the same one you'll hear for dozens of hours playing, and it just freaking works. First thing you'll see after choosing a new run is the shop. In the middle are 2 slots which can contain jokers, tarot cards, and planetary cards. In the bottom left is the anti-voucher that's tied to each of the game's levels. This voucher can do things like make your cards powerful foil, holographic, and polychrome versions, which are now twice as likely to show up in the shop. The final 2 slots are occupied by card packs, which are randomly chosen from tarot, planetary, and playing card varieties. I go ahead and buy a joker with my measly $6 and start up a hand. I select to play a small blind. Each ante, aka level, has 3 stages, the first 2 being randomly generated from a choice of small and big blinds. This small blind's worth 300, with the second stage being a big blind of 450. The third stage is a boss stage, this one being the window. For that stage, all diamond suit cards are debuffed, aka you don't score any chips when you use them. I choose a small blind and am greeted by 8 cards in my hand. I have 4 hands to play and 4 discards to use. My cards are 1 ace, 2 jacks, a 10, and then 3, 4, 5, and 6. At that point, you can choose which of up to 5 cards you want to play or discard. I use the joker as a pair and gain 60 chips out of the 300 I need. What you discard, what you play, that is the main gameplay in Balatro. I lose track of time, and 10 minutes later, I'm deep into the run, having worked my way up through to level 6, and I now have 5 Joker modifiers that they give me, ×4 multiplayer on any even number card played, ×20 multiplier when I play 3 cards or less, and 3 more weird ones that all just kind of work together to just give me huge stacks of chips when I play a hand. I've also used dozens of planetary and tarot cards to power up my multipliers and chip payouts on 3 of a kind and 2 pair, along with adding multipliers for score and chips to various cards. It's a deep, engaging system that never feels the same from run to run. Accompanying all of this is a gorgeous art style. It's not pushing any graphical boundaries, and I could see this game running on a 10-year-old phone with little issue. Still, it looks and sounds great. There's not a wide variety of music in the game, but thankfully the main song is relaxing and catchy enough that even after 2 or 3 dozen hours of listening to it, I never even noticed it was on. It's just, like everything else in this game, really damned good. Wrapping things up, Balatro is my new gaming obsession. I freaking love it. Deck building roguelikes have had some phenomenal games over the years. Balatro reaches the lofty heights of even Slay the Spire and has me hooked even harder than that incredible game ever did. You should probably go buy it now. Buylatro.